plays as we get going, as we are off and running here in Baltimore. Amy Fairbairn with the kick, and this is fielded. Devin Duvernay, the Pro Bowl return man a year ago, once again.
The ball too.
Officials did throw a flag. We didn't get an official announcement, but it appeared to be an illegal block just inside their own 8. First and 10, Jackson.
Really excited to see what he can bring to this offense this year.
On 2nd and 6, little misdirection. Jackson underneath. This is Isaiah Lakely. He's going to work from the gun on 3rd and 2. Here come the Texans. They pick him up initially, but then Jackson is buried
Off the field.
Jordan Stout, second-year punter for John Harbaugh and the Ravens. Good-looking punt as Tank Dell, the electrifying rookie.
I think the sky's the limit.
Texans, terrific starting field position just inside their own 40-yard line. ACL. How do they protect their rookie quarterback? On 2nd and 5, the pass deflected. Stroud actually catches. Stone has come into the game for Hamilton. 3rd and 6. Stroud gets it out quickly. Pierce.
And you've got a rookie center, so I would expect the Ravens to try and play with those protections the entire game.
Ty Zentner, their rookie punter.
A pretty good job of trying to avoid the contact, but he still ran into him. Able to pick it up.
So the penalty on Washington. On 4th down, they roll the dice. Set. Alongside his quarterback. Now on 1st and 10 from just outside the Houston 35. Jackson, all day to throw. He dances, tucks it away, and runs for it.
Field.
2nd and 2. This down and distance was an offensive coordinator's love. Quick.
Hurry up, get to the line, and catch the defense in the right personnel group.
Right back to the airways. Flowers. Freedom to change things up at the line of scrimmage. See him calling out some signals.
With the ability that he has, the chance to be creative and go
all of those boxes.
And how to coach a quarterback that is so unique as Jackson.
Indeed. Here's Jackson rolling out under duress. Fires across the field, and it's caught. Bateman missing 12 games last year, including the wild card with that Liz Frank foot injury. He's back healthy. Jackson again under pressure. Was it picked? Now the football back to the rookie, C.J. Stroud, as they begin at their own 20. Pitch play. Pierce, they play with the football after the Steven Nelson interception. 3 blitzer off the corner. Stroud somehow escapes. Throws and completes.
Holding. Offense, number 78.
Hoping that he can rejuvenate his career. 3rd and 13 after the penalty. Little underneath delivery from Stroud.
That's some unblocked players, and they're going to have to figure that part of it out as this game goes on.
Punt from just outside their own 40. How does he put that turnover behind him as they quickly try to turn the page? This is Zay Flowers trying to get it.
Since they've had some explosiveness at that position, but there is no doubt they are fast and can get down the field.
That position, how quickly can they put it all together? 3rd and short. Fake handoff to Dobbins. Jackson doing his dance. Off he goes again. Jackson. Maybe a little bit of a miscommunication.
Illegal motion. Offense, number 35.
So after the illegal motion penalty, marking back out across the 40. Dobbins breaking tackles. 2nd down here, about 4. Jackson on 3rd down, wide open, it's caught.
The seam wide open, no hesitation, and the right in that side pocket
Personal
is where
foul.
Jackson threw the
Illegal
ball.
low block. Defense, number 5.
Yeah, Petrie comes up and he comes inside the core of the alignment. You can't go down below the knee.
Quick snap. Dobbins, airborne, touchdown. 2 Texans offensive players onto the field now behind his rookie quarterback. Singletary, the former longtime starter. Play action from Stroud. Puts his back into it. It's incomplete.
Doing a drive together here.
That was Odafe Owe applying the pressure, and a good early sign for the Ravens. Stroud under pressure, flicks it up. It's caught. That's the tight end, Baltimore. Early fireworks from this Houston defense, but Lamar J.K. Dobbins flying. Ravens with a touchdown lead on CBS. Highlights the Steven Nelson interception of Lamar Jackson, but obviously Houston unable to capitalize. Duvernay. Jackson begins from the gun on first down. Everyone covered initially, flicks it down the field, and he's in.
Pass interference. Defense, number 21.
You see the position of Nelson. Now, if Lamar Jackson throws that up the field, probably not going to be an interference. But
Ravens are in business again from the Houston 42. Little misdirection on this play as Jackson.
And, you know, he feels like, yeah, he had a couple knee surgeries, but he's still better than everybody else on the field.
Illegal hand to the face. Offense, number 79.
The best offenses in the NFL.
2nd and 18 after the penalty. Little sidearm delivery. Jackson slinging it.
But they've also been able to put some pressure and get to Jackson up front.
Jackson running for his life, and it's in.
Also includes the loss of down, 4th down.
That their defense made after, basically a turnover on downs on a failed 4th down in their own territory.
Woods playing the stout punt. What about the psyche of the young man? How quickly can he turn the page? They'll start his imprint on this team. Of course, everyone spoke about him as such a highly touted prospect as a head coach last couple of years. Here's Stroud, the little.
There is a hurry-up offense trying to get up to the line.
Stroud delivers a strike. It's caught.
And to finally extend a drive.
Back to the ground game. This is Pierce. Scrimmage yards over 1,100. Despite those 4 games missed. 2nd and 5. Stroud under duress. Boy, the escapability that he's shown. He flicks it center of the field. Nearly. Trying to get this Houston offense its first points of the new year. 3rd and 5. Stroud surveys, throws on the run. It's a. So fresh-headed down. Stroud fakes to Pierce, throwing across his body, far side. He gets to the tight end.
That's in his career. That was a big deal for C.J. Stroud, so he has that leadership ability.
What do they dial up here on 3rd and 4? Stroud fires, completes.
Find a way to turn it into points.
Stroud again stays to the passing game. This is Collins.
And now Bobby Slowick has a chance to kind of find his groove in this offense.
Play action, 2nd and 5. That's a dart. Play of the Houston drive that began at their own 16-yard line. 1st and 10 from the Ravens 21. Pierce.
Game.
Pierce.
And Stroud was able to find the open spot.
Texans playing without any timeouts. That's Noah Brown, and he. Kaimi Fairbairn on a 35-yard kick here as they play with their extended 2 minutes. Just inside the 4-minute Burke, their first-year defensive coordinator. Obviously has to be pleased. Jackson, wait, somehow evades the sack. Jackson, a magician.
Any player that's played the game, his feel in the open field is simply magical. Here and rip it and run it from game 1. There is going to be an acclimation period. These fundamentals, go out there and try to execute.
Jackson again feeling.
False start. Offense, number 80.
That's really what you've been accustomed to seeing here.
Jordan Stout's had a good day so far. Fair catch signaled here by the out of timeouts as they begin just outside their own 10. A run with Singletary on first.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
It is, but still, you ask the question, how aggressive? You see that, looks like, is that Matadou? No, when you get the ball back in the 3rd quarter, is just don't give the Ravens an opportunity for a cheap touchdown here before half.
Protect this 4-point lead. Texans again, no timeouts left. 70 seconds left in the half. Meantime, this operation, first-time play caller, rookie quarterback. 3rd down, strike.
The field, and as soon as he shuts it down, the ball is out. 1st down.
Boy, that pass nearly picked. Woods with his snatch.
Houston has a chance.
He's got them in business. Career long for Fairbairn, 56 yards. Stroud puts his back into it, and it's in. Right at Fairbairn's target line. It would be a 55-yard attempt from right here. Second down. Stroud's passing to a little closer for Fairbairn. There's a flag. Whistles the flag against Tunsil, and that knocks him really out of the range of Fairbairn, at least for the moment. 3rd and 15. Stroud puts him there under it, near side, not even.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
Wow.
Defense, number 98.
Penalty, 3rd and what was it, 16?
Exactly.
And you got Jones, and, you know, just, look, not a lot, but in this drive, there was a chance that Jackson in the offense could have got the ball here close to midfield.
C.J. Stroud rolls out, fires on
The field goal attempt.
Texans get the football to begin the second half. Keep that in mind. That pass is caught, and Woods is stuck. Brandon Stevens, no timeouts. They've got to scurry to the line of scrimmage. Stroud desperately trying to get him set. They'll hold. Fairbairn's going to try from 38. Operation perfect, and Fairbairn right down Broadway. As we get you to the intermission, our halftime coverage is next after these first half highlights from Verizon and a word from your local station. Texans now get the football to begin the second half. As they try. How do they fare here on their opening drive of the second half? They go play action, fake handoff to Pierce. Stroud running for his life. Sacked. Real all signs pointing to a breakout year. Last year, 5.5 sacks, best season of his career. 2nd and long. Stroud again under pressure. Evades the initial sack. And this one is 3 new starters from what Houston had projected on their offensive line. See the marker thrown on 3rd down and long. We'll check.
Illegal shifts. Offense. Not all 11 players were set at the snap. That penalty is declined. Result of play, 4th down.
Owe on Ojabo. Owe showing some of his rushing ability on that last drive. Zentner's punt. Our producer Bill Thayer and Mark Grant, our director, rest of our CBS crew from Baltimore. Lamar Jackson, first try. Those guys have been huge in this game already for their team, so big losses on both defenses. First down play to begin the drive.
And Jalen Petrie.
Eric Murray making the start for Ward as his Texans debut delayed at least a week. Beckham's still looking for his first catch as he plays his first game in more than 18 months. Jackson's 3rd down pass is caught. Flowers again. Breaking.
Always in control. Feet underneath his body and explodes out of the brakes.
Jackson rips it. Caught. That's Bateman. Oh. Jackson now 10 of 14 for $117. Flowers just trying to get the ball.
Jackson all scrambles, but watch it here in the red zone where they need points.
2nd and goal. Jackson, everyone covered initially. Sidearm delivery. Gets it to Dobbins.
Ball in Jackson's hands.
3rd and goal to the ground. Hill. Touchdown.
Offense.
So Harbaugh with the penalty elects to go for 2. It is Edwards and his team down the stretch of that first half. They begin here at their own 25. This is Pierce. Again, Brace Williams unable to return. Shoulder.
Defense, number 92.
Saw the penalties. 10 now overall against the Ravens. So first down as they play out across their 100 yards. But still looking for that first big play. Play action. Everyone covered down the field. Goes through his.
Holding. Offense, number 74.
2nd and 16 after the penalty. Roy Stroud took
already having an impact and getting into that Texans backfield.
3rd and 16. Stroud taking a shot. First drive of the 4th down. They do snap it here. The officials whistle it dead. Lions keeps his offense onto the field on 4th and 1. Sub late before the ball was snapped. That's why the umpire had to come back over the football, and that little delay play. Back to the ground game. Edwards breaking free.
Get off that block.
2nd rush for Edwards. Jackson, everyone covered. Jackson, ball is loose. Ray. 2nd and 7 as they play just inside their 25. Jackson slinging it. A little bit of contact. There's the flag. Interference penalties in this game. Also that key block that Archie pointed out on the touchdown earlier. On the ground, this is Hill.
Dobbins, he gets a chance to show what he can do.
On second and goal, Hill spins his way in. 16-point hole with 5 and change left in the
Experiencing some real nice success as head coaches in the National Football League. And no doubt, I think D'Amico, they were in the first half. Critical drive here to try and extend.
Quick snap, quick delivery, it's caught. Over to going. 8 targets for Collins, that was his 4th catch. Back to the passing game, Stroud delivers to...
They see that from rookies, let alone in their first start of their career. No doubt, from day one.
He sold it, though.
Yeah, he sold it, but, like, come on now.
2nd and 6, Singletary.
Oh, what a injury with the Denver Broncos, but it's been his history.
3rd and 6, that pass is caught.
Holding, offense, number 74.
Now, they traded for him with Arizona, who played right tackle for Arizona and really felt like...
Killer. Corner blitz, or they just pick it up. Stroud given a chance, fires, incomplete.
Backers here in the NFL.
So his contract kind of looming, but he showed up for camp day 1. He's had a terrific attitude, really earning even more
Swing and rhythm in the passing game.
Jackson, again, that elusiveness, the absence of Mark Andrews. There's a Dede touchdown at the top. On a loss in the wild card to Cincinnati. Is this their year here in Baltimore? Jackson again.
Saying that he's been thinking a lot about football in his time off.
Football is loose. It's still loose. Houston's got it.
Just kind of mishandled the ball and dropped it. Yeah, it looked like he was getting ready to raise up to maybe throw the football on some.
And can Houston finally take advantage of some good luck? 20.
Now you're right inside that 30-yard line. A great opportunity to come away with something on this drive.
Stroud goes underneath on 2nd and 6, completes. This is Quatoriano breaking the initial tackle. Block.
Personal foul, face mask, defense, number 92.
As we are through 3 on CBS. So still officially in the 3rd quarter, untimed down after the penalty from the Ravens 8. Stroud under pressure, buried.
Smith and Patrick Queen with a huge impact.
Shot to the untimed down. This officially the first play of the 4th quarter. Stroud's pass broken. Flag is thrown. Stroud fires.
You know, when you have an opportunity.
Illegal shifts, offense. Not all 11 players are safe.
To the 24. High pass. This is Woods. Couple of lead blockers. This time from 36. Good snap. Good. It feels weird being back with you in the booth.
Yeah, I'm sure. I could tell.
You miss me, Ron. I know you did.
Dearly.
Fairbairn's to the side, and he gave the thumbs up. Said, absolutely, I'd be interested. I know that the seed had been planted.
Flexibility. And you look at his offenses in Tampa, staff, and what's best for the current players on your roster.
After the penalty on Stanley, by the way,
I do believe as the season goes on, you're going to see this offense, you know, be one of the more potent offenses in the NFL.
Flowers! Ben Jackson operating at the line of scrimmage. A little bit
more. Against the run game, they have played a pretty good game against the Ravens.
Jackson's feel a little bit of an opening here for the Texans now. They're down 13. Can they get a stop right here? Jackson sacked!
I believe he really is a can't-miss defender, and it's only a matter of time before he's one of the best in the NFL.
Tanked.
Again, there's big things in store for Will Anderson.
So can this Houston?
And they found a cornerstone for this defense in Anderson.
2nd and 9. Stroud letting it rip.
Well, he's been at his best, not so much outside the numbers.
Stroud's pass is caught. Collins, first down and more. No fist moment of the day for Houston. 1st and 10 as they work from their 42. Stroud, ball is loose. Who's got it? Ravens football. His 2nd career sack. And what is really just looking to build on a 13-point lead. On 2nd and 9.
I fully expect him to come back soon.
Jackson's pass towards the end zone. Caught! In more than 18 months, ACL tears each of the last 2 years. That long road back.
He's had a tremendous game for just a rookie here in his first.
And the crowd with those OBJ chants. 1st and goal after the penalty.
But the foundation has always been up front.
A really good depth up front. That's being put to the test. But one of the few holdovers on this Houston defense. 3rd and goal. Flowers loses yardage again.
Try to attack and throw the ball to the end zone.
Justin Tucker. Another walk in the park. And Stroud working from the gun. Feeling the pressure. Able to get it out in time. Stroud, a little bit of contact right in the release.
It had to be a tough year for Woods.
Ice. Here's the official call from Trey Blake.
The field stands. Houston recharged their 2nd time out of the half.
Stroud protected. Flyers and
Bates. You know, he's had some pressure that really hasn't always been his fault. Of course, you don't know what the protection calls are. But
runs for 11 yards there and another 1st down. Going quietly is the young rookie. It's a franchise that has won just 7 games over the last 2 years. Incredible. Stroud blown up.
And in this game, he's been all over this backfield. He has had an impact already on that defensive front.
Stroud able to run away from trouble here as he faces the team that drafted him 1st overall in 2014. Stroud's pass on 69. Looking for the knockout punch. Hail Sunday. The NFL is on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus.
The field and back on the field playing football again, and that's a big deal. Have the confidence to go out there on the field in your body, to me, is an impressive for somebody of his caliber.
Well, they're going to need all. It's exciting to be healthy again.
Yeah.
They've just been so bogged down with the injuries over the last couple of years.
Certainly, you know, you think Cincinnati is one of the top teams, you know, out of the gate in the NFL. That's a surprising.
Against Indianapolis. If you're a Texans fan, obviously a bummer with the way this game will end, but
I mean,
think his blood pressure's up a little bit?
I don't think so. I think that's where he operates at his best. They have more of an impact here for the Texans. But certainly, I think defensively, they made a big jump today in this game.
Final play, potentially the catch. Boone out of bounds, and that will do it. So a little bit of a bittersweet victory for John Harbaugh. The key injuries we'll wait to see on Stanley and Dobbins, but the Ravens win it as we go to James Brown in New York for the Little Caesars.
Baltimore's D would